When your life depends on it, you don't cut corners. You go for top quality. But what about when your death depends on it? Same thing. That's why I've arranged my funeral plan with Rosedale. I pay a lump sum now, or in installments, and the cost of the services for my plan are fixed forever, no matter how much prices go up. So when the day comes, I know I have helped my family with the cost of the funeral that I have chosen, and everything has been arranged by Rosedale.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you guys for joining Home Team Sports TV today. I'm your host, Drew Pitzer, with the new West Virginia quarterback commit, Max Anderson. Max, how you doing, my friend?
Good, how are you?
It's a pleasure. We really appreciate you joining us today. I know you got a very busy schedule, but how does it feel to finally commit to WVU and actually becoming a real live Mountaineer?
I mean, it's great. It's been a dream of mine since I was a little kid, and finally being able to receive the offer and commit there. It's really humbling, and really I'm just super blessed to be in this position I am today.
And so, speaking on finally committing there, what was kind of your recruitment journey like?
It was pretty good. I got offers from Shepherd, West Liberty, Capital, and West Virginia. And after going on the visit West Virginia, I decided to commit there.
And who was like kind of your biggest influence amongst this journey? I know you've had a lot of great football minds in your family, but what one person sticks out for you?
My uncle Josh, he played at W2, and I always looked up to him and like wearing that jersey, and watching him play, and watching him go to the NFL and play a little bit. He's always inspired me to go chase my dreams, and him being that role model in my life has always inspired me to keep going, keep pushing. So yeah, my uncle Josh is my inspiration.
And you speak on your uncle Josh being an inspiration. What was kind of the deciding factor for you to actually pick WVU over the schools that were also interested?
I mean, WVU has always been my dream school, so I mean that alone was the main decision. But also, going on a visit and getting to know the coaches, which were basically the coach that coached my uncle too when he was there. But talking to the coaches, seeing the facility, them talking really good about me, them appreciating me being there, that's what really stood out to me, and that's the reason why I just decided to be at West Virginia.
For sure, and you're speaking on that coaching staff that coached your uncle. Obviously, Coach Rid Rodriguez coming back now and bringing his whole slew of staff back with him. How did that also kind of impact your decision?
It was great. I mean, Coach Rich Rod has a lot of good stuff going on down in Morgantown right now, and I mean, it's very exciting, and it's something to look forward to. And I think everyone, even West Virginia and down in Morgantown, like, this guy is the real deal. He's gonna change this program, and you can feel it when you step on campus. It's crazy, talking to the guy. He's a really awesome dude, and they got a really good coaching staff. We're gonna be doing big things this year, and we just got to get to work, and I'm really excited for it.
For sure, and we can see the level of excitement you have on your face, and kind of shifting away from West Virginia per se. For somebody that doesn't know you or hasn't got to watch you play, how would you describe your game or what your play style is like?
I'm just a kid that's gonna make plays. I did a really good job this year. Extending plays. You know what I'm saying? And just getting the ball out when I needed to, but also doing my thing with my feet, and getting out, running, and stuff like that. So I think describe my game. I'm just a really versatile player. I'm just an athlete. I can throw and I can run. So that's how I can describe my game.
For sure. And if there's like an NFL comp, what would you say your style is like in terms of an NFL quarterback?
A slower Lamar Jackson.
He said slower Lamar Jackson. See, my personal opinion is, like I've told you this off air, is that Russell Wilson, just because your ability to get outside the pocket and you have a nice deep arm, but you're also mobile, so you affect teams with your legs as well. But definitely I see the Lamar Jackson with how your poise is in the pocket, even some of your same delivery stances, very similar to Lamar. So I can understand that. But moving forward, what is going to be some of your personal goals, not only for next season, but the next 4 or 5 years you'll be up in Morgantown?
My personal goal is just to get up there and just to keep getting better. There's a lot of stuff you can do in Morgantown, but I don't want to get distracted by that. I just want to keep the main thing, and just work, and eventually earn my spot. So that's my goals going into Morgantown. I ain't worried about none of this extra stuff. I just want to get after it and keep grinding, and eventually get my spot.
For sure. And how do you think playing at Spring Mills, a school that was not very well known until you played there the last 4 years, obviously going against Martinsburg in a state championship, how do you think that has prepared you for your next level in playing at West Virginia?
It's prepared me a lot. Being at Spring Mills, us getting better every year. There was a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure on me, and I think I handled that well. But, a lot of talk, saying from kids, not kids, adults and all that, what I'm saying? Not people didn't think I could, coming into spring people didn't think I could do stuff like this, what I'm saying? Like, people were always down me saying I wouldn't make it out of spring I should transfer, do this, that, and the third. And I stayed and, accomplished my dream staying at a small school in West Virginia, you know what I'm saying? So it was it was really awesome and surreal, and I was super excited, but, my career at Spring Mills was amazing, and I'm just so thankful for everyone at Spring Mills.
For sure, and obviously with basketball it's still going, still now, aspirations to win a state championship. So I know you're very excited about that. But what excited you the most about that West Virginia campus to realize, hey man, I can't wait to go up here to this West Virginia community and be a part of this fan base?
What really stood out to me was their weight training program. I mean, it's phenomenal. They were showing a presentation of like the kids they transformed, and they were transforming kids' bodies completely in like 3 months. It's insane. Like the stuff they have up there is top notch, and it's just when I get up there, it's just gonna get me right, and I'm gonna continue to develop into a great player. So I'm just super excited about that, and I can't wait to get that up there.
For sure, and we'll kind of shift over into academics. Obviously, you're going to be a student athlete. So what will be your area of study at West Virginia, and how important is it for the academic side of this situation?
It's good, but I'm planning on to study business and academic. On the academic side of things, that's really important because say worst comes to worst, and what I'm saying, I don't ever get to play or stuff like that. If I get to my degree, I have a plan after when I get my degree. So, playing football in college is always a blessing. No matter where you go, it's always a blessing to play the next level. And I'm just super, blessed and humble to be in this position to be able to play the next level. But getting my degree is the main thing. I gotta go up there, get in the books and learn because I have a really great plan after I get my degree to come back and do something in that Martinsburg.
For sure, and as you said, you have that great plan. And we all had dreams of playing on Sundays or playing in the league. If that doesn't work out and you say you had these dreams, what does your life look like after football?
After football, I plan on to be like I said, I'm take get my degree in business, and I want to do a sports complex up here in Martinsburg.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, so like a indoor turf field for winter and stuff like that. So I plan on doing that after I get my degree. So.
No, that's awesome, man. That's great aspiration because, like I said, the ball stops bouncing or you stop running, the cleats come off eventually at one day. So we'll start wrapping this up a little bit. What is a message you would like to share with the West Virginia fans coming into next season?
Coming into next season, there's a lot of things to be excited about. Like I said earlier, Morgantown, it's a whole different team. You know what I'm saying? I think Morgantown is just, you got a really good coach in Rich Rod. He got the great plan, and he's recruiting his behind off.
He really is.
So we got all the talent we need. We just need to get after this summer. And if you're a Morgantown fan, you should be really excited because Rich Rod got some great stuff coming this season. And we're actually excited about up in Morgantown.
For sure, and we're excited to watch you and your success. Obviously, you had a great senior season. You really had a great career at Spring Mills. Still playing basketball. I know you're hoping to wrap that up well. And us at Home Team Sports, we want to wish you good luck next year at Morgantown. Not only next year, but the next 4 years or whatever you try to do. Again, a little interesting fact about Max: he's the first quarterback out of the Eastern Panhandle to actually get a scholarship to play quarterback at West Virginia University. So just a little tidbit. We're really proud of you for that. Obviously, there's been a lot of great players right behind you. Trayvon Wesco, who played at West Virginia, they're playing at the next level. I know, obviously, that's probably some of your aspirations as well. So, again, Home Team Sports wants to congratulate Max Anderson for his commitment to play quarterback at West Virginia University. Max, we really appreciate you, man. Good luck, brother. Thank you, guys. You were watching Home Team Sports TV. We'll be back here after a few words from our sponsors.
Oh, that is dope, though. Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm Jeremiah.
And I'm Braden, and we are Brothers Bin Blasting, your Bin Blasting All-Stars.
A unique sanitizing service begins right after your local trash collection. With a scheduled pickup time and location, we arrive promptly to clean your bins on the spot.
Our advanced 360-degree cleaning heads and pressurized water heated to over 200 degrees ensures a powerful blast blasting away 99% of all germs and bacteria. Visit our website at brosbinblasting.com and use code GETBLASTED to receive 50% off your first cleaning.
Transform your yard with custom fence and deck, where elegance meets function. Serving Martinsburg and surrounding areas for over 30 years, our expertly crafted decks and fences offer both beauty and protection. From classic woodwork to modern vinyl, experience the craftsmanship that truly elevates your space.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle with True Performance Fitness. I'm one of the owners here. True Performance Fitness as a whole, we brought this gym to the area and we wanted to bring every walk of fitness in one building. So that's exactly what we did. We have strongman, powerlifting, bodybuilding, CrossFit. We have posing rooms, a full turf, a full track outside. We even have a basketball court. We wanted everything to be under one roof. So that's just kind of the thing that we did. We also went out and we made sure that we got top of the line equipment. We also make sure that all the pads and everything are getting replaced and all the machines are being taken care of properly. That's just something we strive to do for this community. We also like to give back to the community with donations, fundraisers, and other stuff for like kids and the families around. So that's just kind of who we are as a gym, and we're looking forward to seeing you guys.
This is Jimmy, General Manager at Ameritech Tire and Auto, here to serve you with all your auto repair and service needs. We are a family-owned business serving our community since 2003. We work on all makes and models from vintage cars and trucks to collectors to today's latest, newest vehicles. So stop in and see us at one of our 2 locations. See you soon.
Since opening in 2017, we have been the local hangout spot to watch a game and meet up with family and friends. With over 15 TVs, there isn't a bad seat in the house. We have arcade games, including the world's largest Pac-Man, 2 pool tables, and more, serving a full food menu ranging from appetizers to steak dinners, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., 7 days a week, and later on weekends. Daily drink and food specials, and of course, happy hour from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. Come on out to Benchwarmer Sports Bar and Grill.
Looking to enhance the beauty of your outdoor space? Look no further than R&L Landscapes. We understand that your outdoor space is more than just a yard. It's a place where memories are made with loved ones and where you find peace and tranquility. Our team of professionals will work closely with you to bring your vision to life. From expert design and installation to meticulous maintenance, we are committed to delivering breathtaking results that will make your neighbors green with envy. With our state-of-the-art equipment, we guarantee exceptional craftsmanship that will withstand the test of time. Contact R&L Landscapes today and let us turn your dreams into reality.
I understand that each client is unique and has their own real estate needs. Whether you are buying, selling, renting, or a seasoned investor, I got your back. My name is Cheryl Yates, an award-winning realtor with ERA Liberty Realty.
I've known Cheryl Yates for over 30 years now, and I've always found her to be the consummate real estate professional. On a personal level, Cheryl has handled 3 sales for us over the past 15 years or so and has done an excellent job on each and every one of them. She communicates extremely well, and you never have to worry about where you're at in the sales process.
What I like about Cheryl is she's dependable, she's on time, she's flexible, and she works hard to get the job done. We had our sales very quickly through Cheryl Yates.
Whatever your real estate needs may be, remember me, I'm the key to buying or selling your home.
Buying or selling real estate? Katra Law is the local choice for real estate closings. In fact, we were honored to be chosen as the best of the best real estate closing attorneys for 2022 by the Martinsburg Journal. With offices conveniently located on Foxcroft Avenue in Martinsburg and South George Street in Charlestown, Katra Law proudly serves the Eastern Panhandle. Whether on the court, field, or in the classroom, we wish all of our student athletes a safe and successful.
In the market for a new vehicle? Then look no further than CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg and CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg, all in one convenient location. We have over 350 new and used vehicles available, so you'll be sure to find exactly what you're looking for. And with CMA's Love It or Leave It promise and our lifetime powertrain warranty, you can buy with confidence. Visit us online at CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg.com and CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg.com, where owners just care more.
Looking for better insurance coverage at a better rate, but you haven't been able to reach an actual person? Goosehead Insurance will help. Neil Powell is committed to helping you and the community get great coverage from a local agent who will answer your call. In Martinsburg, call Neil Powell Goosehead Insurance at 304-707-3549. He will customize a policy based on your needs. Call Neil Powell at Goosehead Insurance today, 304-707-3549.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Atkins, Sales and Finance Director at Opequon Motors of Martinsburg. Join myself and Home Team Sports TV as we lead the charge into the 2024-2025 high school football season, presented by the all-new GMC Hummer EV.
This vehicle is in demonstration mode, connected by OnStar's high-speed 4G connection. Press the blue OnStar button to learn more.
Opequon Motors of Martinsburg, 838 East Moeller Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia, 25401, or visit us on the web at www.opequonmotors.com.
We are partnering with Home Team Sports to help our area high schools stream their game. And we just ask that you let our home team, myself, Jared Ferguson, the agent, Dylan Brewer, and our office manager, Yatna Almonte, help you and your home team. We have an office manager that is bilingual.
También hablamos español. Puedes llamarnos para una cotización gratis.
We're also a proud sponsor of the Berkeley County Youth Flag Football League. Jared Ferguson State Farm. Protect your life.
Enclosures Unlimited is a family-owned and operated glass company that has been serving the Northern Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, and D.C. areas since 1962.
From the first call to the day your glass is installed, we promise fast, knowledgeable, and friendly service. We are always happy to answer all your questions and work with you to design a space that is beautiful and functional. When you choose to work with us, we will treat you as family.
We can provide an estimate via email or schedule a free in-home measurement and design consultation. Please contact us to get started on your new shower enclosure or glass project today.
Here at the barn, we have been making dreams come true since 1972, where we help women feel their most beautiful for any occasion, from pageant, homecoming, and prom gowns to walking down the aisle in the perfect wedding gown alongside their bridesmaid and their family. Stop by to meet your stylist today to find an affordable gown, and we do offer layaway.
Welcome to Cookies and Milk Child Care Center. We have 2 locations conveniently located in Kearneysville and Martinsburg. Our mission is to be the leading provider of higher quality care and education services for children ages 6 months to 12 years of age. We provide the highest quality child care available at an affordable cost. For more information, contact us at 304-901-2961.
Juwan is the ultimate hype guy. I love him. He's always positive, and he's always pepping them up and firing them up.
Come on, Parker, work, Parker, work, Parker, work, 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 work.
And good evening, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to Home Team Sports TV. I'm your host, Drew Pitzer, joined by my co-host, Reggie Creamer. Reggie, how you doing today, my friend?
Man,
man. It's a lovely night for some hoops, ain't it?
Yes, sir, and we have the undefeated and top-ranked Spring Mills Cardinals traveling into Jefferson High School tonight playing the Jefferson Cougars. Spring Mills, again, is 10-0 and 4-0 in conference, and Jefferson is 7-4 and 2-1 in conference. So it will be a very interesting game. The last time these two teams met, Spring Mills actually just got away with the win, 49-48. Jamari Jenkins missed a shot at the buzzer. This was last year before the sectional play started. So this will be a very interesting matchup. Obviously, Jefferson thought that they could knock off Spring Mills last year, and they lost a lot of key pieces. But it'll be interesting to see what type of matchups that Coach Kyle Van Meter will approach Spring Mills with today, Reggie.
Yeah, you're going to throw a lot at them, especially with all the players Spring Mills got. You're going to have to change a lot of things up, keep them guessing, keep samples guessing out there.
Yeah, for sure. And like you said, Jefferson's coming off a huge comeback win against Hedgesville High School. Coach Van Meter picking up his second win in conference. They were down 23-7 at one point during that game. They stormed all the way back and only allowed 10 second-half points. So Jefferson's defense tonight, I think, is going to be very critical if they want to have any chance to beat Spring Mills tonight, Reggie.
Yeah, you got to be all over the court. You get back to playing Jefferson basketball fast, causing chaos, things like that.
Yeah, and I completely agree, and obviously controlling the tempo, I think that's going to be huge as well, too. You don't want to let Spring Mills kind of get into a run-and-gun race, even though Jefferson has the athletes and the capability to push the pace. If I'm Jefferson, if I'm Coach Van Meter, I'm definitely trying to slow the game down, trying to limit the possessions that Spring Mills can have, and see, when it gets into fourth quarter, if you can stay within 5 to 10 points, you have as good a shot as any, especially playing here in one of the toughest home court advantages in the EPAC.
Yeah, got to rebound tonight. It's going to be key for Jefferson. Rebound is going to be an Achilles heel for them. And fouling, which has been Jefferson's problem for years.
Oh, for sure, and that's always been an issue in knocking down free throws, and kind of turnovers have plagued them. But this year, you've definitely seen the turnover numbers are down for Jefferson. They're not shooting near as good as they did last year. They had a couple more three-point shooters that unfortunately they lost. But when you look at the Spring Mills side of the ball, obviously you have probably the player of the year in Caleb Thomas, who last time we checked him out, he had 43, 12, and 6. He just fills the stat line every night, and it's crazy because he's not a talker. He doesn't yap to anybody. He's not trying to cause any issues. He just goes out there and hoop, and that's my player to watch for tonight for Spring Mills. And Reggie, who are you watching tonight for Jefferson?
Well, you got to watch our senior leader, Jamari Jenkins. He needs to bring it tonight. I know he's got a sour taste in his mouth about the season going out the way he wanted to go, but he's got to step up big tonight.
And I completely agree. Obviously, Jamari Jenkins, a 4-year starter here for Jefferson, just scored his 1,000-point last week, and we got to cover him, and he had a tremendous game against Hedgesville on Friday evening. So, again, we'll go over to EPAC standings. Again, Spring Mills is 10-0, 4-0 in conference. Martinsburg is right there at 6-2 and 3-1. Jefferson right now is third in the conference at 7-4 and 2-1 in the conference. Washington is 7-3 at 1-2, and they're matched up with Musselman High School tonight. So we'll make sure we keep them updated. At 5th, Hedgesville, and right now Musselman at 6. So this is still a very wide open race, especially from 2 to 5. There's so many teams that are fighting to possibly have that second seed or that third seed, because what you don't want is you don't want to land up in that 4 or 5 spot and have a second round matchup with this powerhouse in Spring Mills right here.
No, you want to avoid Spring Mills at all costs and as long as you can.
Yeah,
that's any.
Yeah, for sure. And like you said, they're so incredibly talented. I mean, there's probably about 4 or 5 guys on this squad that's going to be playing college basketball either next year or the year after. So they have a lot of talent. Akwesi Opoku on Champong is an incredible threat from outside. I mean, he's a straight knockdown shooter. A couple weeks ago, he had over 8 threes against Morgantown when they knocked off then number 1 ranked Morgantown, and they beat them by about 17. So this Spring Mills team has not really been tested other than when they played Parksburg South back in early December, and they got out of that one 62-60, and that was while Coach Luke Samples had a suspension. So now that they're at full health, full strength, they've just been dominating teams. They've been outscoring teams by over 21 points a game, and that's just being generous. These guys have really ran a lot of teams off the floor, Reggie.
Yeah, they're a special group, and you don't get too many special groups. And with Coach Samples having that group, you got to milk it for all it's worth.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that's going to be huge for Jefferson, because basketball is a game of runs, and Spring Mills is definitely going to go on runs. I think, Coach Van Meter utilizing his timeouts and making sure you control the tempo and the pace, not allowing Spring Mills to go on those deadly 15 to 17-0 runs. When we covered them against when they played Washington, Washington was up 15-7 after the first quarter, and going into halftime, they were down by 13 points. So Spring Mills is so explosive. You're going to have to be able to limit them, and this is a very tall task for Coach Kyle Van Meter and Jefferson tonight, isn't it, Reggie?
Yeah, I hope you got a great game plan for tonight. Like you said, limit them runs, because you don't want to be 2-0 next thing you know you're down 15-2 within 2 minutes. Now you're just fighting and throwing things up, trying to get back into the game.
Yeah, and we saw how Spring Mills came in here tonight. They're feeling very electric. They were talking a lot. It's just that's kind of their motto. They definitely take over after Coach Samples and kind of that grit and that grind type of mentality. And against Martinsburg the other night, they just physically outplayed them consistently throughout the whole game. And they didn't really even play that great. And they still were up by 23 to 25 points and just kind of playing stagnant. Not really their brand of basketball. I know Coach Samples wants to come out here and really set a point early on in this game, try to extend the lead, and don't allow them to fall themselves into, what you said earlier, a trap game.
And then you get teams like Spring Mills who, like you said earlier, knocked off Morgantown like it was nothing. Teams like that might get bored.
Yeah.
Just don't feel tested, don't feel like nobody can really put the pressure on them. They can just turn the light switch on like that.
And it's crazy because, this team right here, Tyler Jones over a 40% three-point shooter, Lokai Oot-Smith over a 40% three-point shooter, Akwesi is over a 37% shooter. So these guys, they have 3 guys that are legit knockdown shooters, and along with Caleb Thomas, who's a crazy inside threat, and you got a Xavier Anderson who's going to clean up all the boards and play probably their best defender just everywhere. Spring Mills is stacking. When you look at the Jefferson side of the ball, obviously you got Jamari Jenkins, Dakeem Drake I think is going to be huge for them today too, along with Mar Wallace. Mar Wallace has got to be able to knock down a couple 2 or 3 threes, make sure he plays great defense, because there was a lot of expectations coming into the season that Mar Wallace was going to be that Robin, the Jamari Jenkins Batman.
Yeah, and then so far it's a couple games it has, and they were still looking for a second option. Jefferson scenes. One day, like you said, it's Mar Wallace. Another night it could be Braylon Berry.
Yeah.
He's had a pretty good run. You just never know, but they need everybody tonight.
Yeah, they need everybody, and that's been their Achilles heel, though, is just their ability. They're not really knocking down shots. This team is more of a team that's a slashing team. They want to get to the rim and finish at the rim, and that's Spring Mill's strength on defense is, walling up and protecting the paint and protecting the rim. So it's a battle of, a weakness versus a power. And again, the number 1 team in the state right here, is going to do everything they can to come out here and play hard. But, Jefferson and Coach Van Meter obviously are going to have a great game plan. He had a great game plan against Hedgesville the other night, and I've been very impressed with Coach Van Meter's approach to this season, Reggie.
Yeah, me as well. First-year coach over here. Big shoes to fill at Jefferson.
Huge.
Big shoes to fill coming in for Coach Richard Lewis, one of the winningest coaches here at Jefferson.
Yeah, and Tech, obviously he's over at St. James now, and he was huge. He's instrumental. He got to coach Jamari's brother Jalil and Jalen. He had a bunch of great athletes. And after Jefferson lost a majority of their starting lineup last year, other than Jenkins, he kind of left, and then now Coach Van Meter stepped up, and he's been appreciating the opportunity ever since.
Oh, you got to take the opportunity and just enjoy it and take it for what it's worth.
For sure. And all right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to hear a word from our sponsors. Thank you guys for watching Home Team Sports TV.
When your life depends on it, you don't cut corners. You go for top quality. But what about when your death depends on it? Same thing. That's why I've arranged my funeral plan with Rosedale. I pay a lump sum now, or in installments, and the cost of the services for my plan are fixed forever, no matter how much prices go up. So when the day comes, I know I have helped my family with the cost of the funeral that I have chosen, and everything has been arranged by Rosedale.
Hey, I'm Jeremiah. And I'm Brayden, and we are Brothers Bin Blasting, your bin blasting all-stars. A unique sanitizing service begins right after your local trash collection. With a scheduled pickup time and location, we arrive promptly to clean your bins on the spot. Our advanced 360-degree cleaning heads and pressurized water heated to over 200 degrees ensures a powerful blast blasting away 99% of all germs and bacteria. Visit our website at brosbinblasting.com and use code GETBLASTED to receive 50% off your first cleaning.
Transform your yard with Custom Fence and Deck, where elegance meets function. Serving Martinsburg and surrounding areas for over 30 years, our expertly crafted decks and fences offer both beauty and protection. From classic woodwork to modern vinyl, experience the craftsmanship that truly elevates your space.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle with True Performance Fitness. I'm one of the owners here. True Performance Fitness as a whole, we brought this gym to the area and we wanted to bring every walk of fitness in one building. So that's exactly what we did. We have strongman, powerlifting, bodybuilding, CrossFit. We have posing rooms, a full turf, a full track outside. We even have a basketball court. We wanted everything to be under one roof. So that's just kind of the thing that we did. We also went out and we made sure that we got top of the line equipment. We also make sure that all the pads and everything are getting replaced and all the machines are being taken care of properly. That's just something we strive to do for this community. We also like to give back to the community with donations, fundraisers, and other stuff for like kids and the families around. So that's just kind of who we are as a gym, and we're looking forward to seeing you guys.
This is Jimmy, General Manager at Ameritech Tire and Auto, here to serve you with all your auto repair and service needs. We are a family-owned business serving our community since 2003. We work on all makes and models from vintage cars and trucks to collectors to today's latest, newest vehicles. So stop in and see us at one of our 2 locations. See you soon.
Since opening in 2017, we have been the local hangout spot to watch a game and meet up with family and friends. With over 15 TVs, there isn't a bad seat in the house. We have arcade games, including the world's largest Pac-Man, 2 pool tables, and more, serving a full food menu ranging from appetizers to steak dinners, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., 7 days a week, and later on weekends. Daily drink and food specials, and of course, happy hour from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. Come on out to Benchwarmer Sports Bar and Grill.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host, Drew Pitzer, joined by my broadcast partner, Reggie Creamer. Reggie, again, we've been seeing these teams warm up. Have you seen anything out here that's going to say that Jefferson can come out and win this game tonight?
They look confident. Something I haven't seen from them pretty much all year. They look confident tonight. Jenkins looks real confident tonight, so they might have a shot.
Yeah, and I think for them to have a realistic shot, Jenkins is going to have a Herculean effort. Also, I think Brandon Swatson, we didn't talk about him much in the pregame. I think he's going to be huge. He actually is a Spring Mills transfer, so that'll be interesting to see, how he adjusts for playing against, some of his former guys. I always find those interesting matchups, going back and playing the school that you're from. So, and he's going to get big-time minutes. I think he's going to be probably assigned either Xavier Anderson or Caleb Thomas. So we'll see how he comes out. And you were speaking on, Braylon Berry earlier in the cast. He's kind of been struggling from deep this season, but he has the capability to knock down shots. What is your key, though, for Jefferson to actually win this game? What is one key?
Make your open shots.
You got to knock them down.
Make your threes, especially when you get them, because Spring Mills is going to sit back a little bit at one point in the game. You got to make them play some defense.
For sure, and I'm going to say my key for Spring Mills is don't allow this to be a trap game. Obviously, they came out here highly energized, look like they're motivated, but clearly they're the favorite team. Everybody expects them to run through this conference. Nobody expects them to lose this year. So this is one of those games on a Tuesday, night. Not everybody's really into it. Tuesday is always the worst day of the week for me, because yesterday is Monday and tomorrow is Wednesday. So there's just a lot of, mental things. We're right in the smack dab in the middle of the season. Sectionals, or regionals, a little bit over 6 weeks away. So it's going to be very interesting to see which team comes out fast, because I think that's going to be critical, whoever wants to win this game today.
Absolutely. Like you said, with the slashing of Jefferson, got to be careful for Caleb Thomas just sitting back there waiting, averaging almost, 5-6 blocks a game?
I think he's 4.4, 4.5, so basically 5 blocks a game. So that's, to average 5 blocks a game is incredible. And he's not the biggest guy. Obviously, he's lengthy, and I think his wingspan, I believe his wingspan is 6'8", 6'9", and he's so good with his length. He always uses his great verticality. But who gets overshadowed from Caleb is Xavier Anderson's defense. I feel like, honestly, he's their best defender on this team. He can guard 1 through 4. He's aggressive. He has that football mindset. I think he'll be key. I would not be surprised to see him get matched up on Jenkins at some point tonight.
Oh, I often early. Like I said, something that bothers Jenkins is players' length.
Yes.
Being a smaller guard, even though he's quicker, but that length sometimes bothers him. So I could definitely see that matchup.
Yeah, and it's because when you look at Anderson, he's got great lateral footwork. I mean, this guy plays DN and tight end and wide receiver in football. You can definitely tell the agility that he has. You know, watching him early throughout the season, he might not be always seen out here as an offensive threat per se, but his defensive impact cannot be understated.
Oh, absolutely. Looks like we're going to the starting lineups here on them, Drew.
Yes, sir. And we'll stay quiet while we let the rest of these guys get announced.
Number 11, Lokai Smith. The Cardinals are led by head coach Lou Samples. He's assisted by Shannon Layton, Drew Edmondson, and Jalen Hessen. And now we'll hear from your starting Cougars. Number 5, Takeem Drake. Number 10, Jamari Jenkins. Number 12, Braylon Berry. Number 13, Brayden Swanson. And number 20, Jalen Allen. The Cougars are led by Kyle Van Meter. He's assisted by J.Mark Gladney, William Fleming, and Tristan Jacobs. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and remove your hats for the presentation of colors by the Jefferson High School Air Force Junior ROTC Color Guard in the playing of our national anthem. And please, as a show of courtesy, remain standing until the colors depart the floor at the conclusion of the anthem.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Again, we just had our starting lineups in the national anthem. So for starters, for Spring Mills tonight, we had number 0, Chase Shipley, number 2, Kwesi Opoku Onchampong, number 3, Caleb Thomas, number 10, Xavier Anderson, and number 11, Lokai Smith. And for Jefferson, we have number 5, Takeem Drake, number 10, Jamari Jenkins, number 12, Braylon Berry, number 13, Brayden Swanson, and number 20, Jalen Allen. So very interesting matchup tonight, especially for Jalen Allen, who I assume will probably play their center spot or will be at least mixing in with Swanson, competing against basically Twin Towers and Thomas and Anderson. It's going to be a very tough matchup, but I think Coach Van Meters is kind of leaning on physicality, especially from Allen, to see if they can kind of disrupt what Spring Mills is trying to get into. So again, ladies and gentlemen, those are the starters. We're about a couple seconds away from jump ball. It's going to be a very exciting game. Jefferson looking to pull the upset of the undefeated Spring Mills Cardinals, the number 1 ranked team in the state. Going to be a good one. You guys won't want to miss it. Thank you guys for tuning in to Home Team Sports TV.
That Cougar atmosphere.
Man, it's always crazy in here. Usually see more fans in the seats, but regardless, this place just the way it conducts sound, it's so loud down there on the floor. As Thomas wins the jump to Oot Smith and down to Opoku Achampong. And off the Caleb Thomas screen, Kwesi hands it off to Oot Smith, who gives that back to Thomas, the Player of the Year candidate, who's got a small arm. And Kwesi, you see Jefferson kind of in this matchup zone. Now you got Barry on top of Caleb Thomas, back to Kwesi, who hands that off to Oot Smith. Oot Smith runs down to Caleb Thomas, and there's a turnover. Great first possession there from Jefferson on the defensive side of the ball as we had Jenkins bringing the ball up, Reggie.
Yeah, that zone's going to be good. Jenkins for 3.
No good, and good rebound there. Oh, fighting for the ball, and then we got a foul here on number 20, Jalen Allen. And Anderson clapping at him. I'm sure he's going to have to be kind of careful. The officials out here are going to let him play. They're going to let him talk. But you see the near side official at the far end of the floor was already talking with Anderson like, hey, we're not going to let that happen today. Let's just go out there and play ball. As Thomas has the ball and he's clearing everybody else out. And now he will bring the ball down with 7:15 left to go. Still a scoreless game. And Thomas over to Kwesi. Kwesi gets that over to Shipley. Shipley going to the rim. Little floater. It is no good. And rebound there by Jenkins. And Jenkins is going to push the pace up to Barry, who tries to do a reverse layup, and that's no good. The contest by Thomas really set a difference right there.
They saw them trees. They saw that tree down there and got a little nervous.
Yeah, exactly. He tried to do a little reverse layup, try to use the rim as protection as Oot Smith lets a 30-footer up, and it is good. Lokai Oot Smith with his first 3 of the evening.
And that's what he does.
Yeah, and he's going to consistently knock them down. The lefty, man, he kind of reminds me of a little James Harden-esque with his ability to kind of step back and knock down that shot as Jenkins gets that over to Drake. Drake over to Barry, going to set the screen for Swanson. And now Drake's still at the top of the key. And you got a Kwesi really locked up on Jenkins right here. It's going to be a very interesting matchup to watch tonight. Jenkins gets the ball, attacking the rim. His floater's up, and that is no good. Good rebound there by Caleb Thomas. That's his second already. He's going to attack the rim. Loses the ball, and that is out off of Swanson.
That's what you talked about earlier, Drew. Spring Mills coming out a little lackadaisical. Caleb Thomas losing the ball and just an easy reverse.
Yeah, I'm telling you what. I mean, like I said, Spring Mills didn't really come out fast, but already up to a 3-0 lead just 2 minutes into the game as Anderson gets the ball underneath. He'll do the reverse layup, and that is good. So Spring Mills up to a quick 5-0 lead here in the first quarter. And Barry, he kicks that into the corner to Swanson. Swanson's 3 is up, and that is good, baby. And he let them know to turn around and gave a 3 to the bench. So these two teams definitely do not like each other. As we have a foul right there.
And you can feel the energy, especially coming over from football season.
Yeah, because everybody remembers that Spring Mills Jefferson matchup, a 50-0 blowout in week 1 of the season. Definitely very chippy. As we Swanson and Anderson jawing it out over there. As Thomas, he has the ball. Hands it off to Shipley, and Shipley's looking to drive. He gets that over to Kwesi, and Kwesi's going to back it up. Going to try to attack his man. Gets that to Xavier Anderson, back to Shipley. Shipley coming off the Anderson screen, rejects it, goes back to Thomas in the corner. Great defense here from Jefferson to start this first quarter. As Shipley in the corner, cross-court pass to Oot Smith. One more to Kwesi, back to Oot Smith. He might let that fly, and there is a foul. A very hard foul right there. Still clean, though. I believe that is the first on number 5, Akeem Drake.
Yes. And for our viewers at home, it's Spring Mills 5, Jefferson 3 with 5 minutes and 15 seconds in the first quarter.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're having a little bit of difficulties with our score tracking system. So please bear with us. We'll try to keep you guys updated on the score and time as much as possible. As Oot Smith gets the ball into Kwesi. And there's a back screen for Caleb Thomas. And here comes Xavier Anderson with the basketball. He kicks that over to Shipley. Shipley driving downhill, gets a wide open layup, and that is good. The Martinsburg transfer gets on the board with his first 2. Now a 7-3 with 5 minutes left to go in this first quarter.
And that was just too easy.
Yeah, way too easy. And, you know, Coach Van Meter is not happy about that as we see Akeem Drake taking inside, and great block there by Shipley. So Shipley scored and get a block down there on the other end.
Yes.
Kwesi's coming up, finds Anderson wide open underneath the rim, and there's Anderson's 4th point.
And, Drew, there's that run you talked about.
Yeah.
Quick points.
If Spring Mills scores again without a Jefferson response, don't be surprised to see a timeout here by Coach Van Meter.
Just sloppy play right there.
And Anderson with the ball. Now Spring Mills on their own 6-0 run. Anderson back at the top of the key, looking to do a dribble handoff to Oot Smith. His second three is up and just short off the front of the rim. Rebound there by Drake. That's his second rebound here this afternoon. We got Barry taking it in. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we are having an issue with our score tracking system. The score right now is 9-3. Spring Mills is ahead of Jefferson with 4 minutes left to go. Again, we'll try to keep you guys updated as much as possible until we get that issue resolved. As Drake has the ball in, he gets it into Swanson. Here goes Drake back with the basketball. Oot Smith kind of giving a little bit of space. Jenkins kind of relatively quiet here to start this first half. As it looks like Spring Mills is in a 1-2-2 zone.
And with a player like Jenkins, not the greatest outside shooter, Spring Mills are kind of baiting to go in there and try to get them easy layups.
Yeah, but there's a travel there by Allen. 1 too many steps.
Looks like we had a sub on the last dead ball as well,
Yeah.
Drew.
Yeah, we did. We had Tony Allen check in for Braylon Berry. As Anderson comes back to the basketball. He's got a couple offers in football. Cincinnati, West Virginia's interested. His brother Max, if you guys were tuned in before the show started, I actually interviewed him yesterday. He just committed to play quarterback at West Virginia. So, again, we want to say congratulations to Max Anderson here at Home Team. We're proud of you. You did great, man, and good luck with your future endeavors. And we still got a lot of work left to do in this season. With Kwesi pulls it up for three, and that is good.
What did they say? Kwesi go crazy?
Kwesi go crazy with his first three of the evening. And that's what I'm saying. Spring Mills just has so much firepower, and they can't afford to turn the ball over. You know, Jefferson really has to play a near-flawless game to have a chance.
Absolutely. And Jenkins going to have to bear down and give everything he's got. He got to bring the ball up. Corey, he's got to do a lot tonight.
Yeah, to Swanson. Swanson's three is up and no good. So Swanson now 1 for 2. And Spring Mills just playing terrific defense. They went to that 1-2-2 for one possession. They went back to man there as we have Tyler Jones also checking in for Spring Mills, giving Chase Shipley a break. Anderson with the handoff to Kwesi. Back to Thomas. Thomas still scoreless here. Kwesi's three's up, and that is good. And again, there's that timeout. And with that timeout, we're going to stay right here with Spring Mills with a 14-3 lead with 2:37 left to go in this first quarter. And Reggie, I mean, obviously we were speaking on it at first. You got to be able to limit those runs, and we saw Coach Vanmeter try to call a timeout before this game gets too far away from him.
Absolutely, and like I said, as your boy Kwesi go crazy, just hit another three. Spring Mills can light it up, like you said earlier, shooting over 40%, 3 or 4 players.
And it's crazy. Kwesi's only shooting 37%, but he takes such a volume amount of shots to be able to shoot that high still with shooting about 8 to 9 a game. I mean, that's just incredible. This kid is the real deal. He's a real level sniper. He's what the kids call an ooter, man. This dude can shoot.
At the limited range, that gold badge, Hall of Fame.
Man, what? And it's crazy because it was just 7-3. I mean, the game was right there, and 2 straight threes and a layup there by Anderson. Now has it already at double figures, not even out of the first quarter yet. So Jefferson's going to have to start chipping away at this. Obviously, you're not going to make this deficit up all at once. But Jefferson still has a talent. Jenkins, again, hasn't scored yet. You could tell Spring Mills' whole game plan is not allowing Jenkins to get going.
No, absolutely. What they're doing, when he doesn't have the ball, they're denying him the ball, making him work to try to get open. Got to run some sets for him.
Yeah, and if you got a Kwesi on Jenkins, and 2 All-State players, and then Oot Smith gets a hand on him. Be careful, ladies and gentlemen. If he gets an open lane, he will punch that thing.
I've seen him catch a body.
I've seen him catch a couple. The dude, that's what this Spring Mills team, they have athletes everywhere. Obviously, you got number 15, Max Anderson, checked in for the first time. He's giving his brother Xavier a break. And also, we have a sub here for Jefferson. Number 22, Caden Parrish checks in the game, and also number 2, Tayshawn Roper. We have Mar Wallace also in the game, too. So him and Tony Allen, the 2, 1 and 2 on the football team, out here trying to see if they can make a difference here for the basketball club. As Jenkins takes that mid-range jumper. That is a rare block from Kwesi Opoku on Champong. As Thomas is going to bring the ball up the floor as we're just now underneath 2 minutes. Kicks it over to corner to Oot Smith. Back to Max. Anderson over to Tyler Jones and back to Anderson.
There we go.
Going to kick it to the corner of Kwesi for 3 in a row. No good, but great rebound there by Caleb Thomas. Went up and got it and just missed it, but he will have an opportunity for 2 free throws. And again, this Spring Mills team is so deep. When the player of the year most likely has 0 points almost all the way through the first quarter, and you're still up by 11, that's how you know this squad is nasty.
Absolutely. Did you see the rebound?
went up and got it, man. Looked like you're going to pogo stick.
Arm above the rim.
And Thomas's first free throw is up, and it is good. As Shipley will be checking in for Oot Smith. And we should have a resolution for our scoreboard, ladies and gentlemen. Again, the score is 15-3 with 1:43 left to go. And Thomas, second one is up, so he is 2 for 2. And Thomas with the steal. And punches that thing. So 4 quick points for Caleb Thomas. And now Spring Mill's already up to a 15-point lead. And Jefferson has to be very careful. And here comes that trap. And Thomas gets a steal. Thomas attacking to Tyler Jones for the 3. It is up, and it is good. So 21-3. And we're not even out of the first quarter yet, ladies and gentlemen.
We said them Spring Mill runs can get shifty.
As Parrish kicks it out to Mar Wallace. Mar Wallace 3 is up, and it is no good. As Tayshawn Roper with the rebound, he kicks it out to Braden Swanson, whose 3 is up and good. And we have a timeout. And we're going to stick right here, ladies and gentlemen. So now 21-6. The only person that scored for Jefferson is Swanson. He has 2 threes. And, man, it's just been an onslaught here to start that first quarter, Reggie.
And I tell you what, man, everybody has a game plan to get punched in the mouth.
Yeah, and everybody knows how to fight until you get hit in the mouth, you know what I mean? And this Jefferson team definitely has a lot of heart, and we don't want to get that confused.
Absolutely not.
There is, right now at least, a clear skill separation. I mean, this Spring Mills team, you got to realize, they played out in PG County, played out in Bethesda this year. They traveled all over the country to play. You know, this team has been together for 4 or 5 years consistently working. You know, obviously you have Shipley, who transferred in from Martinsburg. And you got Hope Bokwe, who transferred in as well, too. Hope doesn't get the amount of minutes that Shipley does. But you can see the chemistry, the camaraderie that this team has. There's a reason why, not only the football team went to the state championship, but this team is primed to at least return to the state championship as well.
Absolutely. And Jefferson just got to calm down, settle in.
Yep.
That's all they got to do, settle in, keep playing your game. Couple air turnovers.
Over to Jones, and Jones is going to attack the rim. His little 15-footer, no good. And rebound there by Jenkins, and Jenkins is going to bring the ball up the floor. He kicks that over to Mara Wallace. Wallace looking to attack, gets that back to Jenkins. And Akwesi has done a great job on Jenkins so far tonight. And that is a charge. Jenkins left his feet. Great take there by the quarterback, number 15, Max Anderson. Again, just committed to West Virginia to play football. Still making a difference here for this basketball team. With 30 seconds left to go, wouldn't be surprised to see Spring Mills take one shot.
Yeah, absolutely. And I believe last year, Quaid was the one who guarded Jenkins, too.
Yep. Last year he was a little bit more successful because he had a couple other shooters. And what a block there by Mar Wallace. 21.8 left to go. 21-6. Spring Mills is currently in the lead. And again, Spring Mills came out very slow. They didn't score for the first 2 minutes of the game. And you already see they put up 21 in 6 minutes. So these guys can definitely fill up the stat sheet and fill it up quickly.
Absolutely. Like I said, Jefferson's still there. Going a little run on your own. They've had a couple open looks.
Oh, for sure. I mean, Swanson has had 4 open threes. He's knocked down 2 of them. Well, now we have to have Jenkins get involved. Got to have Mar Wallace try to get involved. As Caleb Thomas is going to hold it for 1 second as we, slowly creep towards the end of this first quarter with 8 seconds left to go. Thomas is going to drive, kick it to the corner, or no, kick it back to Shipley. Shipley's going to spin, pull up about the 12-footer, and it is good off the glass. The bank is open on Tuesday evening. And with that being said, the score is 23-6. Jefferson currently behind Spring Mills, and we're going to take a break here. A couple words from our sponsors. Thank you guys for watching Home Team Sports TV.
We understand that your outdoor space is more than just a yard. It's a place where memories are made with loved ones and where you find peace and tranquility. Our team of professionals will work closely with you to bring your vision to life. From expert design and installation to meticulous maintenance, we are committed to delivering breathtaking results that will make your neighbors green with envy. With our state-of-the-art equipment, we guarantee exceptional craftsmanship that will withstand the test of time. Contact R&L Landscapes today and let us turn your dreams into reality.
I understand that each client is unique and has their own real estate needs. Whether you are buying, selling, renting, or a seasoned investor, I got your back. My name is Shirl Yates, an award-winning realtor. with ERA Liberty Realty.
I've known Cheryl Yates for over 30 years now, and I've always found her to be the consummate real estate professional. On a personal level, Cheryl has handled 3 sales for us over the past 15 years or so and has done an excellent job on each and every one of them. She communicates extremely well, and you never have to worry about where you're at in the sales process.
What I like about Cheryl is she's dependable.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The first quarter showed Spring Mills why they're the number 1 ranked team in the state. They're up 23-6 here against the hosting Jefferson Cougars. Braden Swanson leads the Cougars with 6. He has all their points. Lokai Ut-Smith has 3. Kwesi Opoku Otompong has 6 as well. Has a great rebound there from Kwesi. He's bringing the ball up the floor. He finds Thomas. Thomas attacking the rim, kicks it out to Lokai Ut-Smith. That is up, and that is no good. Great box out there from Jenkins, but just the size difference right there just made a huge difference.
Absolutely. You can't teach height.
No, you can't teach height and you can't teach jump. As he got a wide open post touch, as Parrish is going to take the ball down the floor. Uh-oh. And that's not a goaltend? I thought that hit the glass first, but I could be confused from this angle up here. But again, still retains Jefferson basketball. Jenkins looking to throw the ball in. Gets the ball over to Gidney, who kicks it to Swanson. Swanson lets another 3 fly, and that is good. So Braden Swanson with 3 threes against his former team.
Like I said, they're getting the looks. Oh, my.
Ut-Smith with the what a dunk right there. Just a quick change. You know, Jefferson was starting to get a little bit of momentum right there. Ut-Smith just took the air out of the crowd as we have Gidney bringing the ball up the court. Gets stripped from behind from Shipley, and here comes Ut-Smith. Gets a layup. That is no good, but he will get 2 free throws. The Spring Mills team just does not resent. I mean, they are just keep on going, man.
Just when you think Jefferson has a little momentum, they come right back like a veteran seasoned team should do.
Yeah, come back and answer with, I mean, within 5 seconds, there was an oop on the other end. That's just incredible, man. This team is very talented. As Ut-Smith's first free throw is up, and that is good. Ut-Smith now up to 6 points.
And like I said earlier, Jefferson's getting the looks.
They are.
They're getting some pretty good looks. They're just not falling for him right now.
Ut-Smith's second attempt is up, and it is good. And we see Spring Mills back, kind of a little full court pressure, not a press per se. As Jenkins kicks that over to the corner to Barry. Barry's 3 is up, and that is no good.
Just off the mark.
As Jalen Allen tries to strip, and there is a foul, and that is going to be Allen's 3rd.
Well, it looks like what Coach Stanley was trying to do is get the ball in Jenkins' hands quick, fast, and not let him get it back.
Yeah, no, of course, you want to get it out of his hands, and obviously they've done a great job with their game plan. Jenkins is yet to score here this evening. So we have Shipley ready to bring the ball in. He gets that to Thomas. Thomas to Kwesi. Kwesi bringing the ball up the floor now. It's back to Shipley. Shipley kicks that to the corner to Ut-Smith. Ut-Smith looking to break his man down. Gives it to Thomas, and Thomas now with Swanson guarding him. Gives it back to Ut-Smith. Ut-Smith going to attack the right side. Back to Shipley. Shipley kicks it to Ut-Smith. Back to Thomas, who got Swanson still on him. Back to Shipley. Off the ball screen, Shipley takes it. Great hands there by Parrish. Or excuse me, that isn't Parrish. That's Caden Ballard.
It's good defensive set by Jefferson. Jefferson needed that. Now they got to get a bucket here.
Oh, yeah. Now Braylon Berry over to Swanson. Swanson, another 3 is up, and that one is no good. Little heat check right there. He said he got fouled. Obviously, officials saw it different. Spring Mills basketball. The Kwesi bringing the ball up the floor. He gets that over to Thomas. Thomas attacking. Oh. Another foul. That looks like that's going to be on number 23, Caden Ballard.
Not real sure where Caleb Thomas was trying to go with the ball there.
He loves that. That spin move is probably his patented move. He likes to get in there, and he's going to go one way or the other. Just try to get you with some deception. As Kwesi gets the ball onto the corner. Thomas fakes the handoff. Tries to go punch it. Good hand there from Drake. Gets the foul. Now Thomas has an opportunity to add 2 more at the line to extend this lead to 20.
Yeah, nothing easy.
Yeah, nothing easy at all. And Jefferson has, obviously the score says they're down by 18 right now. But they have been battling with these guys. You can just see how talented Spring Mills is. There's just a difference, ladies. And the first one is up, and that is good. Thomas now up to 7 points here on the evening.
Well, you said Caleb Thomas had some quiet games. Didn't he know he had 7 points?
Yeah, that's. I mean, he has 2 layups and 3 free throws. And Thomas's 4th free throw is up, and that is good. So he is perfect from the line right now. And now Spring Mills up by 20. So Jefferson, to really make this a game going to half, you'd want to cut this down probably to about 12 or 14. So you want to go win this last 5-minute stretch. As Barry underneath, and that is good. So somebody other than Swanson has finally now scored. Braylon Barry gets on the board.
Well, somebody's got to step up. All the focus is on Jenkins right now, so somebody else got to make a play.
Yeah, like you said before the cast, Reggie, somebody has to step up and be that clear number 2. Somebody that's going to help him out. And obviously this Jefferson team has a lot of role guys on them. Oh, what a move from Oot Smith. Gets him shaking and baking.
Easy
that is good.
Money.
Oot Smith now up to 9. And here comes Jenkins. Still very quiet this game. He has 2 rebounds and an assist. Back to Jenkins. With Equazi still all over him. Doing a great job on Jenkins here this evening. Hands it back off to Swanson. Swanson coming off the ball screen. And what a move from Jenkins. Jenkins 3 is up, and that is no good. And that's what Spring Mills wants. They want him to take long contested threes because he's definitely more of a slasher. He's a capable shooter. As Shipley, just a little bit too much jelly on there. Comes off the front of the rim as Jefferson is bringing the ball back down over to Roper. Roper attacking the rim. And Shipley gets a steal right there. He's bringing the ball back up the floor. As trying to throw another one. Oh, man. That's crazy. He really tried to catch a body right there, Reg.
I thought they called a foul.
They did call a foul on the floor. That is going to be on number 12, Braylon Barry. And now they're at 5 fouls, so that is going to be 2 free throws for Oot Smith, looking to get into double figures here.
Yeah, and you're Jefferson. You don't want to give them points with the clock not running, just easy points.
So Oot Smith's first free throw is up. It is good. He is now in double figures. And Oot Smith's second free throw is up, and it is good. So far today, Spring Mills is perfect from the free throw line. Kind of a little bit of transparency from what we've seen beforehand.
Oh,
we saw in the JV game before, there were 6 straight missed free throws. They're free.
That's what they call
them.
Free
That's what I'm just saying they're free. And now it's crazy because Jefferson's tripled up right now, down 33-11. Need to go on a run to kind of make this game competitive again. As Parrish is in the corner, kicks that over to Ballard. Ballard's 3 is up, and it is good.
Big shot.
So now cuts this lead back down to 19.
And something different there. Jenkins didn't get the ball up at half court. He tried to get all the way down to make more people draw some more attention.
Yeah, it's driving and kicking, man. You got to get a paint touch right there, and it helps get the surrounding guys open, especially with how much attention they're paying to Jenkins. As Shipley takes it to the rim with the left hand, goes back up by 21. As the kids say, that's off the sticks. As Jenkins is bringing the ball up the floor.
Somebody's got to be ready.
And, they're doubling him every time up the floor. As Caleb Thomas playing safety, picks that one off. Behind the back cross. Uh-oh. And there's a foul right there, and that will be 2 free throws from Thomas, who's already 4 for 4 from the free throw line. As we have Max Anderson looking to check back into the game.
And they were baiting that pass over there, leaving him open just for Caleb to get that steal.
Because Caleb he's covering what is about 50 feet from sideline to sideline, correct? So he's covering all that, and it's almost like 2 or 3 strides. Thomas's first free throw is up, and that is no good. So now 4 for 5 from the line tonight as we see Anderson checking in for Shipley. Great minutes from Shipley. Shipley has 6 here this evening. It's a very balanced score from Spring Mills tonight. Obviously, you have Thomas, who has 8. You have Oot Smith, who has 11. Equazi Opoku and Champong guys 6. Xavier Anderson has 4. And Tyler Jones has 3. And Jenkins still looking to get that first bucket here as we're midway through the second quarter.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be tough.
And there's a foul right there. Coach Samples does not agree with it.
And like I said, with a crazy go crazy matchup on him, when Jenkins goes out, that's probably when he'll get his little rest.
Yeah, but he ain't. I don't know if Jamari's going to check out his game unless it's it's just too far out of hand. As Anderson, that is Spring Mills basketball. And Anderson definitely, both Anderson brothers, very loud, energetic people. As his brother Max tells him, get out of here, I'm going to throw the ball in. And he gets that up to Thomas. And Thomas, just like that, like I've said earlier in the season, very Kawhi Leonard-esque, does not talk. The rest of the team is really a lot of yappers, and they like to talk and get themselves going. Thomas, complete opposite, as Tyler Jones pump fakes the three. He gets that over to Max Anderson. Anderson takes it down to the rim. That is no good. Rebound there by Gidney, and that is a turnover. And Jefferson just cannot afford that. Already down by 22. To have any shot to be in this game, they have to play near perfect the rest of the way, Reggie.
Yeah, and that was a little miscommunication. Jenkins trying to get the ball, but like you said, wherever he goes, that's where Equazi's going.
Yeah, it's lit. He's like glued to him. As Equazi comes out and Thomas going to the rim, and he punches it. Now Thomas up to double figures. He is now at 10. Excuse me, he has 11.
Sent 3 at Jenkins.
Yeah, they just want to get the ball out of his hands. I mean, trapping at the top of the key. Oh, there's Jenkins. Long 3. That is no good. And he is 0 for 4 from the field right now as Thomas with a very rare turnover.
Yeah, just off the mark. And I don't mind that shot from Jenkins either. I don't mind it at all. Trying to get on the board, trying to get himself going.
Tyler Jones, he kicks out to that's wide. Oh.
A little shuffling.
Passing up good shots for great shots as Anderson kicks that over to Thomas. Thomas getting a little post touch at the elbow. Spin move. Goes to the rim. Kicks it to Max Anderson. Anderson's 3 is up, and that is no good. Rebound there from Jenkins. That is his 4th rebound. Great pass to Gidney. Gidney's shot is up, and that is no good. Rebound there from Roper. And block from Anderson. Gets a second chance opportunity. Kicks it out to Jenkins. And see, that's a shot right there. Jenkins has let a couple really deep threes go. I would just let that one fly as we see Anderson sprint over to Jenkins. Really face guarding him completely.
Like you said, denying him the ball.
Over to Gidney. Gidney hands that off to Jenkins. And here comes the trap right here. Cross-court pass to Roper. Back to Jenkins. You can see they're just trying to feed him the basketball. The ball just dies right there as Roper takes a 15-foot free throw line jumper. That is no good. So Jefferson in a really big drought right now. With Spring Mills up 38-14, closing into the end of this first half.
And with Max guarding Jenkins, that's a little more size, a little more body on him that time.
Yep, you can definitely see that. And that physicality, man, he's already been getting kind of beaten down a little bit, kind of ran all over the place, and now you can put some muscle on him too. Whew. As Wallace has the ball inbounds. Kicks that over to Ballard. Jenkins still searching to get that first point. As you can see, this Spring Mills defense is just so tenacious right now. And great hands right there. Oh,
just on the line.
Smith almost saved that. Maybe he didn't have a size 13. If it was a size 12, he might have been all right. Nonetheless, 1:06 left to go. Jefferson with the basketball still trying to cut into this lead. I mean, 24-point lead. And Jefferson hasn't played terrible, ladies and gentlemen. They have not. I mean, obviously, they've been turning the ball over a little bit. They're not knocking down shots, but they're playing hard. They're playing physical. And Spring Mills is just knocking down tough shots.
Absolutely. Then when Jefferson gets a little spark, Spring Mills just takes it right away.
Yeah. I mean, it's this. And there's a foul there from number 3, Mar Wallace. And Caleb Thomas is going to be shooting 2 free throws. And Thomas says, looks like he's trying to sub himself out. Coach Samples doesn't look too happy with that. But Tyler Jones looks like he's going to go to the scorer's table and get ready to check in. So 1:02 left to go in this first half. Spring Mills looking to hit the 40 mark and be on pace for 80. That first free throw is missed. So Caleb Thomas, now one of his last 3 from the free throw line, still with 11 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. And the second one is no good. Wow, it's very odd. Typically about an 80% free throw shooter.
He's missed his last couple.
He's 1 for his last 4. Swanson gets it. He's had an extended break. I think now you see Swanson is hitting shots. You need to give him the ball.
Absolutely.
And great take there from Mar Wallace. That one is no good. Xavier Anderson picks up his 5th rebound. And we have a timeout here from Jefferson. Looks like it's a full. And we're going to go take a quick commercial break here. A word from our sponsors. Thank you for watching Home Team Sports TV.
When your life depends on it, you don't cut corners. You go for top quality. But what about when your death depends on it? Same thing. That's why I've arranged my funeral plan with Rosedale. I pay a lump sum now, or in installments, and the cost of the services for my plan are fixed forever, no matter how much prices go up. So when the day comes, I know I have helped my family with the
And
cost
welcome
of
back,
the
ladies and gentlemen. It's your host, Drew Pitzer, joined by my co-host, Reggie Creamer. The score is currently 38-14. Spring Mills is up against the hosting Jefferson Cougars. With 38 seconds left to go, we'll see if Spring Mills wants to hold it for one or they're going to try to attack, and it looks like they're going to attack the rim already. Kicks that over to Shipley, and we see Caleb Thomas taking his first break.
And then the problem with the last shot is you don't get the best shot sometimes.
Yeah, and we see Caleb Thomas isn't even on the bench right now. He looks like he went back to the locker room. And that is out off of Jefferson. Looks like he went off of Roper's ankles as we see Thomas rechecking back in. Looks like he got his ankle taped up. Coming back onto the floor as Shipley looking for somebody inbounds. Gets that over to Kwesi, who just rips the ball away from Jenkins. Whoa, what a pass there. And Shipley finally gets him to 40. And with 5, 4, 3, 2, Swanson with the full court. Just not enough butter on it. And that is your halftime score, ladies and gentlemen, with the Spring Mills Cardinals winning 40-14 as we go to halftime. We're going to go to halftime, hear a couple words from our sponsors. Thanks for watching Home Team Sports TV.
You don't cut corners. You go for top quality. But what about when your death depends on it? Same thing. That's why I've arranged my funeral plan with Rosedale. I pay a lump sum now, or in installments, and the cost of the services for my plan are fixed forever, no matter how much prices go up. So when the day comes, I know I have helped my family with the cost of the funeral that I have chosen, and everything has been arranged by Rosedale.
Hey, I'm Jeremiah.
And I'm Braden, and we are brothers bin blasting. Your bin blasting all-stars.
A unique sanitizing service begins right after your local trash collection. With a scheduled pickup time and location, we arrive promptly to clean your bins on the spot.
Our advanced 360-degree cleaning heads and pressurized water heated to over 200 degrees ensures a powerful blast blasting away 99% of all germs and bacteria. Visit our website at brosbinblasting.com and use code GETBLASTED to receive 50% off your first cleaning.
Transform your yard with custom fence and deck, where elegance meets function. Serving Martinsburg and surrounding areas for over 30 years, our expertly crafted decks and fences offer both beauty and protection. From classic woodwork to modern vinyl, experience the craftsmanship that truly elevates your space.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle with True Performance Fitness. I'm one of the owners here. True Performance Fitness as a whole, we brought this gym to the area and we wanted to bring every walk of fitness in one building. So that's exactly what we did. We have strongman, powerlifting, bodybuilding, CrossFit. We have posing rooms, a full turf, a full track outside. We even have a basketball court. We wanted everything to be under one roof. So that's just kind of the thing that we did. We also went out and we made sure that we got top of the line equipment. We also make sure that all the pads and everything are getting replaced and all the machines are being taken care of properly. That's just something we strive to do for this community. We also like to give back to the community with donations, fundraisers, and other stuff for like kids and the families around. So that's just kind of who we are as a gym, and we're looking forward to seeing you guys.
This is Jimmy, General Manager at Ameritech Tire and Auto, here to serve you with all your auto repair and service needs. We are a family-owned business serving our community since 2003. We work on all makes and models from vintage cars and trucks to collectors to today's latest, newest vehicles. So stop in and see us at one of our 2 locations. See you soon.
Since opening in 2017, we have been the local hangout spot to watch a game and meet up with family and friends. With over 15 TVs, there isn't a bad seat in the house. We have arcade games, including the world's largest Pac-Man, 2 pool tables, and more, serving a full food menu ranging from appetizers to steak dinners, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., 7 days a week and later on weekends. Daily drink and food specials, and of course, happy hour from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. Come on out to Benchwarmer Sports Bar and Grill.
Looking to enhance the beauty of your outdoor space? Look no further than R&L Landscapes. We understand that your outdoor space is more than just a yard. It's a place where memories are made with loved ones and where you find peace and tranquility. Our team of professionals will work closely with you to bring your vision to life. From expert design and installation to meticulous maintenance, we are committed to delivering breathtaking results that will make your neighbors green with envy. With our state-of-the-art equipment, we guarantee exceptional craftsmanship that will withstand the test of time. Contact R&L Landscapes today and let us turn your dreams into reality.
I understand that each client is unique and has their own real estate needs. Whether you are buying, selling, renting, or a seasoned investor, I got your back. My name is Cheryl Yates, an award-winning realtor with ERA Liberty Realty.
I've known Cheryl Yates for over 30 years now, and I've always found her to be the consummate real estate professional. On a personal level, Cheryl has handled 3 sales for us over the past 15 years or so and has done an excellent job on each and every one of them. She communicates extremely well, and you never have to worry about where you're at in the sales process.
What I like about Cheryl is she's dependable, she's on time, she's flexible, and she works hard to get the job done. We had our sales very quickly through Cheryl Yates.
Whatever your real estate needs may be, remember me. I'm the key to buying or selling your home.
Buying or selling real estate? Katra Law is the local choice for real estate closings. In fact, we were honored to be chosen as the best of the best real estate closing attorneys for 2022 by the Martinsburg Journal. With offices conveniently located on Foxcroft Avenue in Martinsburg and South George Street in Charlestown, Katra Law proudly serves the Eastern Panhandle. Whether on the court, field, or in the classroom, we wish all of our student athletes a safe and successful.
In the market for a new vehicle? Then look no further than CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg and CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg, all in one convenient location. We have over 350 new and used vehicles available, so you'll be sure to find exactly what you're looking for. And with CMA's Love It or Leave It promise and our lifetime powertrain warranty, you can buy with confidence. Visit us online at CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg.com and CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg.com, where owners just care more.
Looking for better insurance coverage at a better rate, but you haven't been able to reach an actual person? Goosehead Insurance will help. Neil Powell is committed to helping you and the community get great coverage from a local agent who will answer your call. In Martinsburg, call Neil Powell Goosehead Insurance at 304-707-3549. He will customize a policy based on your needs. Call Neil Powell at Goosehead Insurance today, 304-707-3549.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Atkins, Sales and Finance Director at Opequon Motors of Martinsburg. Join myself and Home Team Sports TV as we lead the charge into the 2024-2025 high school football season, presented by the all-new GMC Hummer EV.
This vehicle is in demonstration mode, connected by OnStar's high-speed 4G connection. Press the blue OnStar button to learn more.
Opeckin Motors of Martinsburg, 838 East Moeller Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia, 25401, or visit us on the web at www.opeckinmotors.com.
We are partnering with Home Team Sports to help our area high schools stream their game. And we just ask that you let our home team, myself, Jared Ferguson, the agent, Dylan Brewer, and our office manager, Yatna Almonte, help you and your home team. We have an office manager that is bilingual.
También hablamos español. Puedes llamarnos para una cotización gratis.
We're also a proud sponsor of Berkeley County Youth Flag Football League. Jared Ferguson State Farm. Protect your life.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. About 2 minutes left to go in halftime here as the Jefferson Cougars are down 40-14 to the visiting Spring Mills Cardinals. And Reggie, that first half just displayed why Spring Mills is the number one team in the state.
And that's everything that we talked about. Spring Mills going on the run, Jefferson not be able to stop them, get turnovers, a little sloppy play from Jefferson, not staying true to what they practice.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, obviously, you know, Spring Mills has done a great job of getting Jenkins out of his comfort zone, and that's really affected everybody else on the offensive side of the ball because other than Jenkins, Jefferson doesn't truly have another guy that can handle the ball consistently like he can.
Exactly. They handle the ball under pressure. They have a lot of shooters who are waiting for the ball, but it's hard to get them the ball when Jenkins getting trapped, triple team one time in half court.
In the middle of half court, too. That's so crazy. Like, that's almost disrespectful because you're basically saying, hey, we're going to put three guys, so there's got to be two wide open somewhere, and I think that's going to be something Jefferson's going to have to adjust. Okay, if you see somebody trapping you, Mari, that you got to find whoever the open man is because somebody's going to be open down there.
But like you said, them people open down the baseline. You see back there lurking, waiting for the steal.
Yeah,
Caleb Thomas.
Yeah, POI is back there waiting. But you have to think quickly out here. Obviously, you don't want to play stupid and you don't want to play, out of your style. But whenever your best player is getting triple teamed or double teamed consistently, that means somebody has to be open. And we'll go ahead and go over to scoring leaders for the first half. Chase Shipley, he has 6. Akwesi Opoku on Champong, he has 6. Caleb Thomas has 11. Xavier Anderson has 4. Tyler Jones has 3. Lokai Utsmith has 12. And for Jefferson, Braden Swanson leads the way. He has 9. Braylon Berry has 2. And Caden Ballard has 3. So, again, the score is 40-14, about 15 seconds away from the third quarter tipping off. Hopefully Jefferson can make this a little bit more interesting of a game. Obviously, it's still a long way to go, still 16 minutes left. I think Coach Van Meter is probably not necessarily more concerned about winning this game, but showing some dramatic improvement from that first half, Reg.
Absolutely. I think we got an update on the EPAC game also, didn't we, Drew?
Yeah, I believe so. Well, you go ahead and give them that update.
I believe I see Washington over Musselman right now in the third, 38-27.
Wow, so that's a little bit better of a game than they had last time. Washington went into Musselman and beat them by about 31 points a couple weeks ago. So Musselman out here battling after a big-time win over Hedgesville. Love to see it as Jalen Allen gets a steal off the inbound. Comes down, takes it to the rim, and that is no good. A little bit of contact right there. Official said nothing.
Shipley contact, little feet work.
Shipley brings the ball down, and that is rebounded there by Swanson after a miss. As Anderson's right there, and he gets fouled. And Anderson and Swanson, they've been very chirpy this whole game. We saw them coming out for second half warm-ups, and they were both over by the ball rack just talking crazy to each other.
You said former teammates, I believe, right? That what you told me?
That is correct. And Anderson looking to have his 5th and 6th point. Anderson's first free throw is up and no good. So out there right now for the Cardinals, you got Akwesi Opoku on Champong. You got Chase Shipley, Xavier Anderson, Lokai Utsmith, and Caleb Thomas. And for Jefferson, you have Braylon Berry, Braden Swanson, Dakeem Drake, Jamari Jenkins, and Jalen Allen. As we see Berry bringing the ball up the floor. Almost loses right there. Back over to Swanson. And you still see that ball denial on Jenkins all full court. As Drake takes it in, that is no good. Says it was deflected off of Shipley. Will stay Jefferson basketball.
That's a good move by Drake. I mean, you got to get something going up towards the rim. You got to get points up.
Yeah, I think if you're Coach Van Meter, you just want to see your guys be aggressive. Somebody has to step up. Obviously, Swanson has 3 threes. Thought he was about to hit that. And great offensive rebound there from Drake. As Drake kicks that over to Jenkins. Jenkins 3 is up, and that is good. So Jenkins finally on the board here in the second half. He got his first 3 points. Now it's 40-17 with Shipley bringing the ball up the floor.
I know that felt good to see that ball going for Jenkins. Maybe that'll warm him up a little bit, start heating up.
Yeah, and you know that when you see one go in, you think they all going to go in. So here goes Shipley, one-on-one with Drake. Now you got Jenkins on Akwesi, Opoku on Champong, the two best point guards in the area. With Oot Smith driving past, he's now with Jalen Allen guarding him. Back out to Thomas with Jamari Jenkins guarding the seniors. Multiple state tournament appearances between them, 6 combined. That's Caleb Thomas with the post touch on Jenkins. Ball goes off his floor, back to Akwesi. Akwesi kicks out to Oot Smith. Oot Smith looks like he's about to go up. And Spring Mill's just going to take their time. Here comes the ball screen right here. Back to Oot Smith. And that looked, from this angle, it looked like it kind of might have went off Oot Smith right there. Fisher saw it otherwise. Stays Spring Mills basketball.
And you see the mismatch down there that Jenkins had on Thomas. And he didn't seem like he wanted to post up too hard. Just real lackadaisical.
And to be honest with you, every matchup on the court right now against Caleb Thomas is a mismatch. I mean, he can't rattle the guy. Look, just still doing post touch at Oot Smith. Just off. Back to Anderson, and Anderson now up to 6. Makes the lead 42-17 with 6 minutes left to go in this third quarter. As Barry's bringing the ball up the floor. Now you see the second half adjustment. They're pretty much having Barry bring the ball down all the time. As that three is up and no good. Up to Thomas, and Thomas, here he goes. A little breakaway slam. There's 3 dunks this game for Thomas. As now he is up to 13 points.
And what you mentioned with Jenkins out on the ball, now it's time to get a screen for him.
Yeah.
Try to get him open.
As Drake takes it up, and that is good. So Akeem Drake with his first points of the evening. Makes it 44-19, 5:30 left to go in this third quarter. And then Akwesi Opoku on Champong bringing the ball up the floor. You got Akeem Drake all over him. Gets the ball in the corner to Shipley. Shipley driving baseline, kicks it to Anderson. Anderson back to Akwesi. Is Akwesi going crazy? Yes, he does. And as soon as he made it, he immediately looked right at Jenkins. So now 47-19, the lead has ballooned to 28 points.
And like I said, you're Jefferson. You just got to keep battling. You got to dig deep, see what else you got in the tank.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, this is a really tough team to compete against, but, you got to go out swinging. As Jenkins' second shot is good in this half, so now he is up to 5 here in the second half.
Like I said, we've seen one go in now. He's starting to try to get his rhythm. Like we mentioned earlier, you got to take those shots and pull up jump shots over your opponent.
Yeah, and that's obviously now he saw one go down. Now he saw another one. He's going to keep letting them fly the second half. As Akwesi takes a little mid-range floater, no good. Surprising to see. He is up to 9 points right now. And Akeem Drake with the ball over to Swanson. Swanson 3 for 5 from the floor, all threes. As Jenkins looking to break down Akwesi. That three's up, and that is good. Oh, it's a 2. He said push on the line. So after a scoreless first half, Jenkins already up to 7 here in the third quarter. As Shipley going to attack the rim. The layup is up, and it is good.
Too easy. No resistance.
Shipley now up to 6 points.
And that's Jenkins' game right there. A little pull-up.
And a little blocking foul right there. And we have some substitutions coming in the game. We have Max Anderson and Tyler Jones along Cam Shredrick. Shredrick checking in for Braylon Berry. Caleb Thomas and Akwesi Opoku on Champong checking out of the game for Spring Mills.
Cam's another player who can light it up from the outside, too, if he gets hot.
Yeah, nice little lefty player. He plays a little bit of JV as well. Had a really big game in the JV game where Jefferson actually came back and won. As Jenkins gets another 3 up, and that is no good, but he follows his rebound. Kicks it over to Swanson. Swanson's 3 is up and no good, but Jalen Allen there with the rebound. Kicks it out to Jenkins. Jenkins' 3 is up, and it is good. So Jenkins now has 10 points all here in this third quarter. Jefferson trims the lead back down to 23, and with 3:36 left, we're going to stick right here. Full timeout. So, Reg, obviously, it was a 24-point game and a half. Now it's a 23. So this Jefferson team has definitely been fighting, but this Spring Mills Cardinals just keeping them at arm's length.
Absolutely. And like we talked about during the break, something Jenkins had to do was just start taking a shot, looking for a shot, and he's starting to find it.
Yeah, he's definitely starting to find it. He's 4 for his last 5. He was scoreless in the first half, 0 for 6 from the field. So that's definitely something Coach Van Meter has to be happy about. Hey, seeing his guy, even though he's getting those double and triple teams, still able to contribute because there's still a lot of season left to go. This game's, I wouldn't say necessarily out of reach completely, but it's, I would say, almost a foregone conclusion that Spring Mills is going to considerably score some more points. So this is a building block type of game. Whenever you're down like this, this reveals character of your team, Reg. So I'm going to be interested to see how the rest of this game turns out. See if Jefferson keeps chipping away at it. And who knows, if they can go like another 10-15-0 run, which obviously against this Cardinals team is unlikely, but not impossible.
Yeah,
so
it's not out of reach.
Yeah, it's still there. I mean, we've seen crazier things happen. There's one comeback I remember that always comes to my mind is back in 2008, I believe. The Celtics were playing the Lakers in the finals, and the Celtics were down by 24 going into the third quarter, and they ended up coming back and winning that game and ended up winning the finals. So, it's never over, but obviously this isn't the Celtics and Lakers. This is Spring Mills and Jefferson.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll see what happens. But like you said, you get it down maybe to about 10 going into the fourth.
Yeah, you have a chance. So we'll see. Shipley's now bringing the ball up. There's 3:30 left to go in this third quarter, 49-26 ball game. And now we see Jefferson kind of in a 1-3-1 look. You have Swanson in the middle. You have Jalen Allen running the baseline. And I don't, obviously I'm not saying this is not intelligent, but with the shooters that Spring Mills has, this 1-3-1 leaves a lot of open area out on that perimeter.
It does, but I guess Coach Van Meer trying to give him a different look just to try to slow him down just enough to make them think just enough to get a turnover.
Yeah, and obviously, that might be more of a mental thing because not a lot of teams will go zone against Spring Mills because obviously they're just so good at shooting. That's pretty much shooting yourself in the foot as we see they're back into this man set. We have Jenkins. He gets screened right there back to Equazi, and Equazi lets another three go. Is he still going crazy? No good, but Shipley up. That is good. So 51-26, opportunity to add one more with 3:03 left to go in this third quarter.
We got a foul on the putback.
Yep, that's why it's an and one. And Shipley silently having a really good game. He's up to 8 points right now. Actually, he's actually up to 10. So we have 3 guys in double figures for Spring Mills and multiple other guys at 7 and 8. So this is a very balanced scoring attack. And the free throw is no good. Rebounded there by Keaton Parrish. And here comes Mara Wallace bringing the ball up the floor. And great screen there from Jalen Allen. And you saw Equazi kind of like, ooh. But he seems like he's okay.
Something you yell at your teammates for not yelling it out.
And Allen takes it to the rim. Just goes in and out. And we have the Cardinals pushing the pace. Oh, just missed the dunk. Follow-up, no good. So 2 bunnies at the rim. Unfortunately, no good. Still, the lead is 25. Mara Wallace looking to attack. He gets a screen from Allen, and Equazi gets
it again.
I mean, you got to respect Allen. Allen's like a brick wall out there. Kind of looked like a little Zebo back in the Memphis Grizzly days.
Grit and grind.
And there's Equazi. He takes it up the floor. Back to Oot Smith, who gives it to Thomas, who's been relatively quiet this third quarter. Thomas's 15-foot fadeaway, no good. And here goes Mara Wallace, pushing the pace, kicks it off to Cam Shredrick. Shredrick's layup is up, and that is good. So 51-28, opportunity to make it 29. 2:06 left to go in this third quarter. So this Jefferson team has definitely been fighting. They've actually won this quarter, which is respectable so far. Obviously dug themselves a huge hole with that first half, and Jenkins really struggling to get it going, but this third quarter, he has 10, and that free throw is no good. So Shredrick with his first points of the evening, with Taylor Thomas bringing the ball back down the floor, and he gets that over to Shipley. Shipley kicks it to Thomas. Thomas to a Poku on Champong with Tayshawn Roper guarding him, and we have Mara Wallace kind of sitting on Caleb Thomas. Back to Shipley. So no Jenkins on the floor right now. His first break. And he gets that over to Shipley. A little bit of contact right there. Shipley's attacking downhill. And that layup is up and no good.
Fighting on the floor.
And you definitely like to see this Jefferson team still getting on the floor and diving. Same with Spring Mills. They're all still competing, man. 25-point game. And we're going to have a timeout, and we're going to take a quick commercial break. Hear a word from our sponsors. Thanks for watching Home Team Sports TV.
Owned and operated glass company that has been serving the Northern Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, and D.C. areas since 1962.
From the first call to the day your glass is installed, we promise fast, knowledgeable, and friendly service. We are always happy to answer all your questions and work with you to design a space that is beautiful and functional. When you choose to work with us, we will treat you as family.
We can provide an estimate via email or schedule a free in-home measurement and design consultation. Please contact us to get started on your new shower enclosure or glass project today.
Here at the barn, we have been making dreams come true since 1972, where we help women feel their most beautiful for any occasion, from pageant, homecoming, and prom gowns to walking down the aisle in the perfect wedding gown alongside their bridesmaid and their family. Stop by to meet your stylist today to find an affordable gown, and we do offer layaway.
Welcome to Cookie
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. With 1:26 left to go in this third quarter, Spring Mills is currently up 51-28. 2 team fouls for each. So still not any serious foul situation. Spring Mills has actually lost this quarter. Surprising, it might be one of the first quarters they lose all season.
Yeah, Jefferson going more of a defensive lineup.
As you see, Jenkins still off the floor. Kind of, taking out the game plan that Spring Mills had, double and triple teaming Jenkins to make it get the ball out of his hands. Now you got a whole lineup. The only thing is there's not a true point guard out on the floor here for Jefferson. As Jones has in the corner, that corner three's up, and nope. Hits the top of the backboard. Still rebound there. Gets it over to Anderson. Anderson has 6 points. He kicks it back out, and that's a layup for Opoku Ochampong, and that is good. His fourth three of the evening. He is now up to 12. So we have Oot Smith with 12. Opoku Chompong, he has 12. Caleb Thomas has 13. Chase Shipley has 8. And there's Tyler Jones with the rebound. And with 30 seconds left to go, we'll see if Spring Mills decides to take the last shot. Gets that over in the corner to Tyler Jones, who gets it on a baseline of Xavier Anderson over to Oot Smith, and that's another layup for Oot Smith, and that is good. So Oot Smith now up to 15 points here in this game.
And that's what you talked about, Drew, a team going zone against Spring Mills. And
yeah, I think for maybe a touch possession or two, and another block there from Thomas. That is his third of the evening. 7.4 left to go, 29-point lead. That's crazy. They have 57 points. Jefferson has 28, and they're up 29. So pretty much have completely doubled them up, and still a whole quarter of action left to go. Kicks to the corner to Allen with 6 seconds left to go. And 3, 2, and Caleb Thomas gets a steal. Allen fade away, no good. So at the end of the third quarter, it is 57-28. The Spring Mills Cardinals currently have a lead. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Hear a word from our sponsors. You're watching Home Team Sports TV.
Care Center. We have 2 locations conveniently located in Kearneysville and Martinsburg. Our mission is to be the leading provider of higher quality care and education services for children ages 6 months to 12 years of age. We provide the highest quality child care available at an affordable cost. For more information, contact us at 304-901-2961.
When your life depends on it, you don't cut corners. You go for top quality. But what about when your death depends on it? Same thing. That's why I've arranged my funeral plan with Rosedale. I pay a lump sum now, or in installments, and the cost of the services for my plan are fixed forever, no matter how much prices go up. So when the day comes, I know I have helped my family with the cost of the funeral that I have chosen, and everything has been arranged by Rosedale.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. About to be the start of the fourth quarter. Spring Mills is up 57-28 with 8 minutes left to go here in this ball game. And an interesting thing I saw, after the third quarter is we were watching Spring Mills huddle up, and all 12 to 15 guys on that team were watching in that huddle as Coach Luke Samples was drawing up a play. Then I was looking over at Jefferson's bench at the time, and some of the Jefferson players were just moping around, walking around, and I know Samples gets a lot of grief from some people, but his players truly play for him. They buy in, and you can see it from this effort here tonight as Jenkins' 3 is up, and that is good. So now Jenkins up to 13 points here, all in the second half. Maybe a little too late, down 26, with Thomas bringing the ball down the floor.
Guarded by Jenkins.
Yep. And see, now we have Camden Boone, who's checking in for his first minutes of the game. As Anderson, woo! That is a block right there. And we see Coach Van Meter just absolutely mortified over there on the bench. Like, what? How is that a charge? Or how is that a block? Excuse me. Nonetheless, 7:32 left to go. Barry playing on-ball defense. Gets the ball over to Anderson. Anderson under the rim, kicks it to Tyler Jones. Jones' 3 is up and no good. Anderson with a tough rebound. That's his 7th of the game. Thomas kicks it over to Jones. Jones, 18-footer, is up and no good. Anderson get another rebound, 8, and with a putback, now he has 8. So almost everybody in this starting lineup is up to double figures.
Anderson playing the garbage man down there.
Yeah, we have Shipley with 10, Anderson with 8, Jones has 6, Oot Smith has 15, and Caleb Thomas has 12. Gives it over to Jenkins. Jenkins in the corner, lets another one fly. That is good. So now he has 16 points all in the second half. As we see Thomas bringing the ball back up the floor. And we have a timeout here from Spring Mills. Coach Samples obviously doesn't like the defensive effort out there. And we're just going to stay right here. And with 6:47 left to go, obviously 59-34 game. I would say it's probably out of reach now, Reg. Still been crazier things that happen. But you got to be impressed with the way Jefferson's came out in the second half because, again, these two teams play again in a little under 2 weeks. So this will be something that he can see, what lineup will work best against Spring Mills because Spring Mills is only playing about 6 or 7 consistently. You have Tyler Jones and Max Anderson really come off the bench. That's about it.
Yeah, Jefferson got to keep the energy up. You got to put pressure on Spring Mills to actually play defense. And Jenkins starting to do that now, hitting shots. Like I said, a lot of shots I thought he should have took earlier in the game. Just shoot the ball.
Yeah, and I think a little bit was a mental hurdle in the first half. He was seeing all those double and triple teams. And, he is a great point guard. He's very calm and settled. But that definitely got to him in that first half. If you can see, it's nice to see him adjust in the second half. He's definitely one of the area's best players, one of the state's best players. Before the season, he was actually ranked the number 1 point guard in the state. And I think Akwesi Opoku Onchampong has a little bit to say about that.
Absolutely. Also a point guard over there at Washington, too.
Yeah, Chris Dolman, who's actually leading the area in scoring at 21 a night. An air ball right there. We see Xavier Anderson try to go dive and get it. Gets picked up by his brother Max. And Barry inbounds to Drake. Drake bringing the ball up. And there is a foul from Anderson. And that is his first foul of the evening. So 6:18 left to go in this game. If I'm Jefferson, I'm shooting to try to make it a 15-point game. Let's see if you can get it down to there. Again, they only lost by 1 that last quarter, so Spring Mills keeps their quarter wins alive. As a strip there from Max Anderson. Max has the ball, and he's going to bring the ball up the floor. He gets it over to his brother Xavier. And here comes Oot Smith coming off the curl screen. And now, see, this is where they should – great steal there from Takeem Drake. Drake going to take it to the coast. And
smoked
it, unfortunately. But then a follow from Barry. Barry's now up to 4 points.
You'd like to see the hustle by Barry, too, not giving up on the play, just think he's going to make the shot.
And a little interesting changeup is we saw Braden Swanson have those 3 threes in the first half. Really hasn't played much at all in this second half. As we got Thomas hand the ball over to Oot Smith. Thomas on the post. Kicks it out to Anderson. Anderson going to drive. Shoot the layup. No good.
Step through that lane.
Step through that lane. As Drake kicks the ball to Barry. Barry to Jenkins. Jenkins with 16 points all in this second half. Has really got it going. As he's going to shoot a 30-footer. That one's up and no good. And Caleb Thomas pulling down his 7th rebound of the game. He gets that up to Opoku Onchampong, who kicks that over the corner to Oot Smith, looking to make it 18, and that is good. So look at Oot Smith with 18 right now. And again, this Spring Mills team is just so deep. They have everybody on that floor right now can handle the basketball. 4 of the 5 guys are decent shooters. This is what makes them so dangerous. As Jenkins, he's trying to get into the rim and gets doubled right there. Again, there's somebody open. That's his ball movement. As Cam Boone fouled underneath. No good. But we'll have two opportunities to score here. As the score is 62-36 with 4:31 left to go in this game.
Like you said, the second half adjustment from Coach Kyle and Jamari Jenkins not giving the ball up right away when that trap comes. Try to dribble out of it, dribble around it.
Yeah, and we see Coach Samples still. Anytime that Jenkins has the ball and he's within range, you see they're sending 2 at him.
Absolutely.
We get Anderson coming out of the game. And Coach Samples, obviously it's hard to see him smile sometimes. He hasn't looked very happy this game, even though they're up by 26. And that's the mark of a good coach to me, somebody who's never settled, somebody who always wants the best out of his guys. And they have played a little bit sloppy in the second half, but still good on the floor. As Ute Smith gets on the floor, gets that ball to Chase Shipley. Shipley goes up, no shot. Says a foul occurred on the floor. So we'll still say Jefferson or Spring Mills basketball.
Yeah, ain't no continuation here.
Yeah, this ain't the league. As we got Shredrick and Titus Murray checking in the game. So Spring Mills starts Ute Smith, Opoku Ochampong, Anderson, Caleb Thomas, and Chase Shipley. And Caleb Thomas with no points here in the second half. Still, almost a double-double.
He's really just relaxed the second half. Didn't try to post up. Ain't doing too much. Just chilling.
Yeah, and Reg, we saw him at the end of the halftime, try to check himself out. As Anderson, now he is up to double figures. So that makes the whole starting lineup for Spring Mills all in double figures. That is incredible. You got Lokai Ute Smith with 18, Anderson with 10, Caleb Thomas with 12, Akwesi Opoku Ochampong, he has 13, and Chase Shipley has 12. So 3:48 left to go in this game. 64-37. Cardinals are up. As you know, you look ahead for both these teams. Obviously, Jefferson will now fall to 2-2 in conference play. Spring Mills will move to 5-0, pretty much solidifying that one seed. Obviously, haven't clinched it yet, but if they get one more win, I would assume that they'd be good. As Akwesi, he gets another 3 up. Now that he is up to 16 points here this evening. So we have a couple player of the game candidates for sure from Spring Mills side. You got Akwesi Opoku and Champong and Lokai Ute Smith. I would say those two right now are our foregone conclusion of who's going to be it. And has Thomas going down the floor. He gets a layup, gets him up to 14. Now the score is now ballooned all the way to 32, and officially pretty much sealed this game. And then back door to Shredrick, over to Swanson. Swanson looking to get the double figures, and that is good. And now we have a timeout from Jefferson, and we're going to take a quick commercial break, probably the last one of the game, and we'll hear a word from our sponsors. Thank you for watching Home Team Sports TV.
Braden, and we are Brothers Bin Blasting, your bin blasting all-stars.
A unique sanitizing service begins right after your local trash collection. With a scheduled pickup time and location, we arrive promptly to clean your bins on the spot.
Our advanced 360-degree cleaning heads and pressurized water heated to over 200 degrees ensures a powerful blast blasting away 99% of all germs and bacteria. Visit our website at brosbinblasting.com and use code GETBLASTED to receive 50% off your first cleaning.
Transform your yard with custom fence and deck, where elegance meets function. Serving Martinsburg and surrounding areas for over 30 years, our expertly crafted decks and fences offer both beauty and protection. From classic woodwork to modern vinyl, experience the craftsmanship that truly elevates your space.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 2:51 left to go in this contest. Jefferson down 69-40 to the visiting Spring Mills Cardinals. And me and Reg was speaking to it over to our little quick commercial break. I think it's pretty much a foregone conclusion, actually, that Akwesi Opoku Onchampong is our home team sports player of the game. 16 points, played tremendous defense on Jamari Jenkins, especially in that first half, holding him scoreless. Obviously in the second half they put a couple different guys on him as Ute Smith drives the rim. Ute Smith, our other player of the game candidate, he has 18 right now for an opportunity to score 20 for the night.
And just a team effort against Jefferson. They took him out their game plan early.
Very early. I mean, obviously it was 18-3 before Jefferson could even blink. Swanson, Jefferson held a slim lead for about 10 seconds. Swanson hit a 3 in the corner, it was 3-2, and then you saw Ute Smith go up and catch that lob, and just ever since, it's never been the same. As now we have Spring Mills hitting the 70 mark, 70-40. Here with 2:38 left to go. As we see Akwesi, our home team sports player of the game, goes and takes a seat. And Ute Smith, officially up to 20 for the evening. And in most circumstances, Ute Smith probably would be the player of the game. But when Spring Mills has 5 guys in double figures, and comparing Oots Smith, obviously he had a couple steals. Still a very good game, well-deserved of being a player of the game. Akwesi Opoku and Champong, his impact has just been phenomenal here tonight. And, obviously most people regard Jefferson's Jamari Jenkins as the best point guard in the area, and he really made a statement here tonight, Reg.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Had it buckled up first half, actually.
Them seatbelts was real, man. He had the ratchet slaps on him, dog. It was crazy, man. That might have been the first time I've ever seen Jenkins go scoreless in the first half. And obviously, he has 16 now, so it really exploded here in the second half. But just a little bit too late. And I think, going into the next matchup, Coach Van Meter's definitely going to try to implore his other guys. Again, they're still searching for somebody to be that number 2. They don't have a true number 2.
A lot of guys try to step up and then just kind of fade a little bit.
And there's a steal there. Nope, unfortunately, they kept the ball back. That's timeout here from Jefferson.
Probably a quick 30.
Yeah, just a little 30-second time. All right, no, it's a full. So the full, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Hear a word from our sponsors. Thank you for watching Home Team Sports TV.
True Performance Fitness, I'm one of the owners here. True Performance Fitness as a whole, we brought this gym to the area and we wanted to bring every walk of fitness in one building. So that's exactly what we did. We have strongman, powerlifting, bodybuilding, CrossFit. We have posing rooms, a full turf, a full track outside. We even have a basketball court. We wanted everything to be under one roof. So that's just kind of the thing that we did. We also went out and we made sure that we got top of the line equipment. We also make sure that all the pads and everything are getting replaced and all the machines are being taken care of properly. That's just something we strive to do for this community. We also like to give back to the community with donations, fundraisers, and other stuff for like kids and families around. So that's just kind of who we are as a gym, and we're looking forward to seeing you guys.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Again, 71-40. Spring Mills is currently up. Jefferson just used their second to last timeout, full timeout, with 2:28 left to go in this half. So Spring Mills, they were on a crazy pace. They scored 40 in the first half, 31 here in the second half. Very balanced scoring, all 5 starters in double figures. Very hard to pick our player of the game again. Akwesi Opoku Onchampong is our player of the game, and we have a foul right here on number 34, Tony Allen. Going to call a illegal screen. That is his second here of the evening.
And the problem with them illegal screens, sometimes it's on your guard, not waiting for you to get set.
Yep. And now let's see if we have a score update. Still no score update from the Musselman-Washington game. As soon as we get that, we'll make sure we relay that to you. Again, this game's all but over with. Hope Bokwe getting his first minutes. And Hope Bokwe, very interesting guy. He doesn't play much here on the Spring Mills team, but I truly think if he was played on any other team in this area, he would get serious starter-like minutes. And no call right there. As we see Titus Murray getting his first bucket of the game. 71-42. As Bokwe kicks it out to Jones. Jones' 3 is up and no good. Rebound there from Tony Allen. He kicks that up to Vay Gidney. Gidney for the 3. It is up and no good. Rebound there from Gidney. Says he's out of bounds. Spring Mills basketball with 90 seconds left to go in this contest. As now we see some more of the JV guys coming in. Shedrick checking in for Parrish. Allen coming out for Malachi Grantham.
Little empty in the bench going over there.
And you see Spring Mills pretty much emptied their bench as well, other than Chase Shipley still the lone starter left in the game.
Just keeping them in just for a little balance. Just get the ball up court, really.
Yeah, him and Tyler Jones definitely can bring the ball up the floor. As Anderson going to look to attack, kicks it to Bokwe. Bokwe, great pass over there to Anderson. Good find there from the quarterback to Jones, and Jones. Tyler Jones now has 4 points. As we creep towards that 1 minute mark left to go, again, we want to thank all of our sponsors from Home Team Sports TV. We want to congratulate Akwesi Opoku Onchampong for being the Home Team Sports Player of the Game. He has 16 points here on this evening, living up to his nickname, Quasi Go Crazy. Make sure you stay tuned till after the game. We'll be interviewing him, getting his words on the upcoming schedule, where he thinks his team's at, and how he feels, with a little bit over a month left to go in this season.
And I'm sure he's feeling real confident.
Gidney's first shot is up, and that is good. He cracks the scoring mark now, too, as well. And that should be an extra shot, but they're not going to call it.
Nah.
As now we're underneath a minute left to go, 73-44. And you still see Malachi Grantham playing great effort. Kicks it over to Jones. Jones didn't want to let it fly. Over to Anderson, back to Shipley. Shipley kicks it over to Anderson. Anderson looking to get on the board, and that is good.
Maxima.
The West Virginia quarterback commit. Max Anderson gets himself on the board now. And they're still attacking. Kicks it over to Bokwe. Bokwe's shot is up and good. So now he gets on the board. 78-44.
They're trying to reach that 80 mark on Jefferson.
Yeah, and they really are. Kicks up to Shredrick. Shredrick's layup is good. 8 seconds left to go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull-up's good? No. And that is your final, ladies and gentlemen. The score is 78-46. Spring Mills Cardinals come here into Jefferson, win their 5th game of the conference. They are 11-0. We will hear from our home team sports player of the game, Akwesi Opoku Onchampong, here momentarily. Again, we really appreciate all the support watching Home Team Sports TV. Great rivalry between Spring Mills and Jefferson. Spring Mills wins by 32 here. And we're going to go to a quick commercial real quick while we wait for Akwesi to get up here. Thank you for watching Home Team Sports TV.
At Ameritech Tire and Auto, here to serve you with all your auto repair and service needs. We are a family-owned business serving our community since 2003. We work on all makes and models from vintage cars and trucks to collectors to today's latest, newest vehicles. So stop in and see us at one of our 2 locations. See you soon.
Since opening in 2017, we have been the local hangout spot to watch a game and meet up with family and friends. With over 15 TVs, there isn't a bad seat in the house. We have arcade games, including the world's largest Pac-Man, 2 pool tables, and more, serving a full food menu ranging from appetizers to steak dinners, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., 7 days a week, and later on weekends. Daily drink and food specials, and of course, happy hour from 3 to 6, Monday through Friday. Come on out to Benchwarmer Sports Bar and Grill.
Looking to enhance the beauty of your outdoor space? Look no further than R&L Landscapes. We understand that your outdoor space is more than just a yard. It's a place where memories are made with loved ones and where you find peace and tranquility. Our team of professionals will work closely with you to bring your vision to life. From expert design and installation to meticulous maintenance, we are committed to delivering breathtaking results that will make your neighbors green with envy. With our state-of-the-art equipment, we guarantee exceptional craftsmanship that will withstand the test of time. Contact R&L Landscapes today and let us turn your dreams into reality.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your home team sports player of the game, Akwesi Opoku Onchampong. He had 16 points here this evening, a couple big-time threes. Akwesi, how you feel after playing a great game like that?
I feel amazing. On to the next. We worked hard during the week, and we got the job done.
Yeah, for sure. You guys are moving to 11-0 now. Obviously 5-0 in the conference. Really solidified, being the number 1 team in the state. Moving forward, obviously the last month or so of the season, what are you looking from your guys to improve on?
I think we could rebound better. We gave up a lot of rebounds, but I think, again, it's just us being lazy because we're up a lot. Yeah, coming out strong at halftime, definitely, too. We came out a little bit slow, but we picked back up.
For sure, and obviously your defensive effort also in that first half against Jamari Jenkins, you held him scoreless. That's a tall task. Obviously, he finished with 16 in the second half, so there's something you guys could still improve on. What went into your mindset guarding him tonight defensively?
That he's arguably one of the best point guards in the state, too, I would say. So, got to prove him wrong, got to tell him who's right.
Yeah, for sure. And obviously, you see you guys' swagger and how you all play out here. Obviously, the motor of your team, Max Anderson, Caleb Thomas, all you guys playing phenomenal. You had all 5 starters in double figures tonight. Coming into a game like this, and obviously you guys have consistently been beating guys. How do you avoid not falling into like a trap game?
Wait, say that again?
So basically, how do you avoid not falling into a trap game? Obviously, being 11-0.
We just can't take any game for granted. We got to play everyone like it's our the best team in the state. We gotta play hard every game.
Yeah, for sure. Taking everybody, seriously. You're going to get everybody's best shot from here on the way out. And we want to say congratulations again, Quasi. Quasi really went crazy tonight. So thank you again, my friend. We appreciate you. And this is Drew Pitzer with Home Team Sports TV. We'll be back again on Friday. Thank you guys for watching. You all have a great night. We love you.
Thank you.
And has their own real estate needs. Whether you are buying, selling, renting, or a seasoned investor, I got your back. My name is Cheryl Yates, an award-winning realtor with ERA Liberty Realty.
I've known Cheryl Yates for over 30 years now, and I've always found her to be the consummate real estate professional. On a personal level, Cheryl has handled 3 sales for us over the past 15 years or so and has done an excellent job on each and every one of them. She communicates extremely well, and you never have to worry about where you're at in the sales process.
What I like about Cheryl is she's dependable, she's on time, she's flexible, and she works hard to get the job done. We had our sales very quickly through Cheryl Yates.
Whatever your real estate needs may be, remember me, I'm the key to buying or selling your home.